This is try number 2. Hi, Tracy Phillips here, Video Script Success. And I am here today. It says you're live. That's good because last time I pushed live and then I got the little screen that it went away. So if anybody was on there, sorry about that. We had just started. Today I want to talk about perfectionism and how that's actually really hurting your business, especially if you're an entrepreneur and you're trying to get yourself out there. Perfectionism is something that we all struggle with because we want everything to be right and want to be perceived in a certain way, but it is hurting your business. And I am part of a Facebook Live challenge. I went part of a group and my challenge was to go live on my own page today. So here we are. But I had surveyed some of my students, some of my email list, and actually I'm going to take this question from my instructor, the Facebook Live instructor, Lisa. And she said, I find that I get caught by perfectionism. By the way, I'm reading her question over here, which is why I'm turning that way. And will end up editing as I go along, and then it never gets done. While this applies in general to writing, it also hurts me when I have to write my scripts for a launch sequence. I have a template, but what am I missing that will get me past this? And Lisa, this is so common, particularly, I come from a video production background, particularly in production and writing scripts, probably writing novels, in any kind of writing, because you want it to be, this is what I want to say, and I want to make sure I say it perfectly, and then I'll be perceived a certain way. But that's not going to happen. And if you don't get out there, no one's going to know the value of what you're doing. And I know I don't have to tell you that, Lisa, but that's a global for everybody. Is if you don't get your stuff out there, then no one's going to know. Listen, for the Facebook challenge today, I was like, I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. I didn't have time to look up the Be Live, and I really want to get my bonus points because I'm a A+ student and I want to get my bonus points. And I'm like, bonus points for whom? Who is keeping track? No one's keeping track. So I'm going to go live because that is what I signed up for. And like I said, I'm using the class to light a fire under my own ass and get out there and do this. And this won't be perfect, and that's okay. So Lisa, actually, I have 3 things that will really help get past that perfectionism, that chasm. You can get caught on one side, but I'm going to make a little bridge for you with 3 things that I suggest to my clients that I do myself. One is to make a deadline, create a deadline and stick to it. When I'm writing, when I'm doing any kind of work, I really chunk out my day and set a timer on my phone. I do not move, I do not pee, I do not eat, I do not do anything until the timer goes off. Am I done? Most of the time I am. But a lot of times it's a 55-minute, an hour I set, and I get it done. Then it's done. We move on. You can go back and look at it, but that part of it is done. And so chunking out your time and really saying, this is the time I'm allotting for this, and then I'm going to move on to the next thing so you don't get stuck. The other is, I like to call it a co-creation partner. Some people call them accountability partners. This is awesome. I'm part of a fantastic mastermind. I'm lucky enough to have an amazing business coach. So I do get this kind of feedback, but ideally, if you can find someone who's not in your niche, because then they'll be able to say, oh, that doesn't make sense to me, that you can throw your ideas off, show them the edited video, show them the scripts, read it out loud, and they'll find the holes for you and then keep moving forward. So you're not stuck. A lot of times we get caught in our own little creative, what I call it, you're in your little cave, and it could be amazing, but you're not putting it out there because you don't know. So get out there. Find an accountability partner, like I like to say, the co-creation partner, and just get it done. And then this last one, I don't want to sound woo-woo, and actually I did a Facebook Live probably about a month ago, maybe 6 weeks ago, on pre-creation versus procrastination. And so I would invite you to look at what your intention is for having it perfect. Because if it's a habit, it might be a wonderful way of you procrastinating. You don't have to get it done because it's not perfect. It's emotional for you. And so at that point, if you feel like this is something that continues to happen, then you need to look at it on a different level. And there's a great quote by Dr. Hallowell, who wrote Driven to Distraction. He does a lot actually on ADHD and ADD, but this is a business book. And he says, putting it off doesn't make it go away. Getting it done does. And so that's why I called this Facebook Live the amazing, fantastic, flawless, or done. Because it's not going to be all of those things. And then you get it out there, see how it's received, pivot, improve, keep moving forward. And so I hope that's been helpful for you. And I'm going to just leave you with my final thoughts, which are, unless you're a brain surgeon, nothing you're doing needs to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. And so no one is going to know what you're doing if you don't get it out there. So Lisa, get it out there. Everybody, just get it out there. This is me getting it out there. Is this perfect? I'm gonna look at this video and go, really I shouldn't have said that. It doesn't matter. Maybe I helped somebody. Maybe someone said, oh, you know what, I do put it off a lot, and maybe it is procrastination. So I hope this has been helpful. I'm not really sure what my next Facebook Live topic's going to be on, so I am open if anybody's got any ideas. I've got some great ones lined up, but if there's something, Martina, happy Sunday. It was interrupted. Yeah, I don't know. So I did just see that. Martina, I don't know where you popped in on mine, but let's see if this is actually recording. And I hope everybody catches this on the replay, and I hope it's been helpful. So leave me a little note on what you'd love to see next week. I'm still trying to figure out a good day and time. Sundays isn't it, but I'm on my way to the Nutcracker, and I figured now, get it done now, right? Instead of waiting, get it done now. I'll see y'all next week. Bye-bye.